Spinel, come back and save the Earth with me. You can start over there. You can make new friends. Hello, it's me, the ukulele teacher, here to teach you how to play Found from Steven Universe, the movie. It's another beautiful song by that beautiful genius, Rebecca Sugar. So, grab your uke. Make sure it's in tune, and when it is in tune, it should sound like this. And I'm going to go ahead and play you through the song first to give you guys a rough idea of how it should sound when you've learned it. While I'm doing that, be sure to give this video a sneaky thumbs up if you want to see more lessons like this one. And if you'd like a song sheet so you can follow along, be sure to sign up to patreon.com/uketeacher, where you'll get a PDF song sheet with every single lesson. Spinel, come back and save the Earth with me. You can start over there. You can make new friends. Someday, somewhere, somehow, you'll love again. You just have to find someone. Someday, somewhere, somehow, you'll love again. You just need to find someone. Someone who treats you better, someone who wants you around. Someday, somewhere, somehow, you're gonna feel found. Today, right here, right now, I already feel found. Before we go any further, I just want to say a massive thank you to Ortega Guitars for sponsoring this video and for sending me this beautiful ukulele to play. If you'd like to find out more about this particular ukulele, then check out the link in the video description below. And if you like my awesome multicolour ukulele t-shirt, then check out ukuleletees.com, where we have a wide selection of uke-based shirts, including some very cool limited edition shirts that you will only get for a limited time, so check that out today. Now, as is often the case with these Rebecca Sugar Steven Universe songs, it uses some slightly unusual ukulele chords, but they're absolutely beautiful, and we're going to keep it nice and easy with a very straightforward strumming pattern. So hopefully, even if the chords are a bit new to you, you shouldn't find it too challenging to learn relatively quickly. Firstly, we'll start off with the intro. For this, you're going to need to learn how to read tabs, so if you don't already know that, then check out my video first, and then come back in about 2.5 minutes time and watch the end of this video. There's basically just two phrases to play. The first one goes like this, and the second one goes like this. You play them both nice and slowly and let them ring out so the notes sort of last for a long time and sound nice and spacey and ethereal. What I do for the first phrase is I just bar the first and second string on the 10th fret with my first finger. Then I play the second string and the first string on 10. And then back to the second string, I play 12 and 13 with my third and fourth finger, like this. So the first phrase is 10, 10, 12, 13. And then the second phrase, I just slide my first finger over to the 10th fret of the third string, and I play the 10th on the third string, and then the 12th on the first string. And I end it again by playing 12 and 13 on the second string, like in the first phrase. So put it all together and your intro should sound like this. Now the good news is for the verse, it's just two chords repeated over and over again, the chords of F and C augmented. To play the chord of F, just put your first finger on the first fret of the second string, and your second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. And the chord of F should sound like this. And to play the chord of C augmented, put your first finger on the first fret of the fourth string, and then either your third or fourth finger on the third fret of the first string. And the chord of C augmented should sound like this. All the way through the verse, you're just playing 3 downstrokes on the F, and 3 downstrokes on the C augmented. And again, play them nice and slow, and what I do is play them with just my thumb, so I'm sort of letting the strings ring out as I play them. It's just nice and slow, again and again. F, 2, 3, C augmented, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And when you can play that through, you can play the whole of the first verse. It just goes like this. Someday, somewhere, somehow, you'll love again. You just need to find someone. Someday, somewhere, somehow, you'll love again. You just need to find some. And that takes you into the middle section, and here we start playing 6 soft downstrokes on each chord. These are the chords that you'll need for the middle section. If you already know them, then skip ahead. Now, to play the chord of C minor, bar the 1st, 2nd and 3rd strings on the 3rd fret of the ukulele. That means you push down on all 3 strings at the same time with your first finger. And the chord of C minor should sound like this. To play the chord of D7, bar the whole of the 2nd fret with your first finger. That means you push down on all 4 strings on the 2nd fret at the same time. Then add your 2nd finger to the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And the chord of D7 should sound like this. And to play the chord of G minor, put your first finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And the chord of G minor should sound like this. And to play the chord of C7, just put your first finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string. And the chord of C7 should sound like this. So to play the middle section, it's just 6 downstrokes on each chord. There's 3 lines. The first line is C minor to D7. The second line is G minor to C7. And the third line is C minor to D7 again, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that takes us into the ending section, and for that we need a few more chords. These are the chords that you'll need for the ending. If you already know them, then skip ahead. Now, to play the chord of G minor 7, bar the 1st and 2nd strings on the 1st fret with your first finger, then put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and the chord of G minor 7 should sound like this. To play the chord of B flat minor, bar the 1st, 2nd and 3rd strings on the 1st fret with your first finger, then add your 3rd finger to the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and the chord of B flat minor should sound like this. And to play the chord of B flat minor 6, just lift up your 3rd finger and leave that bar on the 1st, 2nd and 3rd strings on the 1st fret, and the chord of B flat minor 6 should sound like this. And to play the chord of F add 9, just put your first finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and the chord of F add 9 should sound like this. Now for the ending section, we just go back to playing 3 downstrokes on each chord. The first 4 chords are G minor to G minor 7 to B flat minor to B flat minor 6, like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you play 2 more rounds of F to C augmented, like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you start to repeat that with a G minor 7, B flat minor 6. But here we play 1 round of the F to C augmented, and then we play 1 downstroke on F add 9. Today, right here, right now, I already feel found. Put that all together, and that's how to play Found from the Steven Universe movie. So let's go ahead and play through the whole thing all together, nice and slow from the top. And remember, if you'd like a song sheet so you can follow along, then be sure to sign up to patreon.com/uketeacher, where you get a PDF song sheet with every lesson. Spinel, come back and save the earth with me. You can start over there. You can make new friends. Someday, somewhere, somehow, you'll love again. You just need to find someone. Someday, somewhere, somehow, you'll love again. You just need to find someone. Someone who treats you better around. Someday, somewhere, somehow, you're gonna feel found. Today, right here, right now, I already feel found. And that's how to play Found from the Steven Universe movie. I've been the ukulele teacher. If you have any requests for future lessons, then let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, until next time, I love you all, and I wish you the best.